What's up, folks? Today we're gonna start something new. We're gonna start a new segment on the channel, and we're gonna talk about something that's dear to my heart. It's my life passion. It's what I get my kicks out of, and it has to do with the laws of nature, God, infinite intelligence, whatever you want to call it. We're gonna talk about that. See, I based my life a long time ago on curiosity. I felt deep within, there was always something uneasy, unsettling within my soul, I guess you could say, that there's more to it. Now, I'm your typical American Southern American brought up in church, and even at the age of 13, I had the only inquisitive mind to start reading my Bible. And it's something I've done many times, and I periodically still do, just to refresh my memory, because it seems like after it's been a while since you've read something, especially a book like the Bible or any kind of book that is a self-help book. You read it once, you wait a year, read it again, and it's like it's like you're reading a different book, because you got a different interpretation. It's like new meanings come out. But anyway, at the age of 13, I got inquisitive, and I kept on, and even in church, I always felt deep down that there was more to it. There's stuff unanswered here, that stuff that don't have meaning. So I set out in a quest, a search, a journey. I don't know what you want to call it, but just say I had a thirst and a hunger to know the truth. And I'm not saying I do know the truth. There's an old Socrates quote that goes along the lines of, the more you know, the more you realize you know nothing. So I don't make a lot of these videos because it's just like, man, I don't know where to begin, because I feel like I don't know anything about any of this. But when I'm talking to one of my friends and they start asking advice or help, do this and do that, something inside me awakens, and I open up, and things come out that I just can't think on demand. It's pretty powerful stuff. Anyway, let's stay on topic here. Let's talk about, let's see here. Now, I've got a long list of examples of how I've used the law of attraction. But I'm thinking I'm going to use the experiment, because I was pretty cynical. I've got all this knowledge, and then I thought, all right, let's see if I can utilize this and actually create something out of nothing. And behold, watch a manifestation take place before my eyes. So I put a test together, and at the time I was talking to one of my best friends, and I told him, I said, listen, man, it's time to put this to a test. I want to think of something random. And I went off the hip with it then, just like I usually do with my videos now. I went off the hip with it. I said, I'm going to think of something completely random, something that had never happened. Let's take a helicopter. I said, let's take a helicopter that flying at a low altitude, say tree level, maybe 100 foot. Close enough that I can see the person flying the helicopter. Close enough that I can wave and he'll wave back. Close enough I can see his face and see his expression. You know what I'm saying? I said, I've never had that happen. I said, that's what I'm going to see if I can create. And he said, well, what do you mean? I said, that vision I just told you, I said, that's a vision I'm going to hold. And I'm going to replay that vision in my head every day, a couple times, as many times as possible. Whenever I think about it, I'm going to think about it. And he said, cool. All right, cool. I said, if this law of attraction stuff really, really works, then I should attract a helicopter flying at tree level, close enough where I can wave, he waves back, close enough I can see his facial expressions. I said, let's put it to the test. So I didn't question it. I didn't doubt it. I'm pretty open up to that. I believe in anything. Anything is possible. So yeah, I went to work. Every day I'd go to work. That was back when I worked local, company job. And I'd just be riding down the road, and I'd be thinking about it. I'd get to a chicken farm and unload feed, and I'd be thinking about it. I'd go back to the mill to get another load of feed, and I'd be thinking about it. And I've done this day in, day out, week in, week out. And lo and behold, that same friend, I was talking to him on the phone one day. And I was coming down 24, Interstate 24 through Chattanooga. And I believe I was going to Rise and Fawn, Georgia. And no, take that back. I was going into Tunnel Hill, Georgia. And I got on this road called Bandy Road. And it goes down towards Villanelle, Georgia. Excuse me. And I was talking to him on the phone, and I said, whoa. I interrupted him because he was talking about something. I said, man, you ain't going to believe this. He said, what? I said, dude, there's a helicopter. It's coming straight at me. And he's like, what? He said, I was like, yeah, man, there's a helicopter coming straight at me. I said, he's not tree high. He might be a little higher than that. And he's not close enough let's cut to the chase. He came by at an angle in front of me. And looking out my window right here, I could see him. So what I do? I hit my horn, and then I waved. And he wasn't close enough. I couldn't see his facial expression. Matter of fact, I couldn't tell if it's a man or a woman. But I tell you, I was close enough to see this. They waved back. And man, I was right there beside myself. I was just like, oh my God. I told him, I said, you realize that? I said, dude, I know you're on the phone. You're not here with me. I said, but that just happened. No kidding. And he's like, oh God. And I marked it in my calendar when I set that into motion. And it was 32 days. 32 days since I set that into motion. Helicopter, tree high, close enough I can wave. He waves back. I can see the smile on their face or whatever they got on their face. I can see their facial expression. 32 days later, I have a helicopter cross paths with me. And if I had to guess, they would maybe 100 yards away from me in that direction. Enough where I leaned over into the window, I waved, they waved back. I mean, might not sound very monumental, but to me it was, because I knew I created that. I created the vision in my mind, and I replayed that vision in my mind, waiting on it to pass. And lo and behold, it manifested, and it actually happened. So what that done was that showed me everything that I've been researching and reading upon and maturing into. It showed me the belief it deepened my beliefs is what I'm trying to say. So after that, I was like, all right, this stuff really, really works. It really does work. And I've got a lot of other examples. I'm going to create videos on those as well, share some experiences. And just like with this channel, I've got a good following of the trucking industry. And I want to expand into the law of attraction area and get some real strong mentorship connected on this channel as well. I like to bounce a lot of ideas off people, and you know what I'm saying. I mean, it's just when two or more minds meet, great things can happen. So this is my introduction video to the law of attraction and the laws of nature. So I'm gonna see if I can comprise a couple of videos here and there about it. If you're curious about it, drop it in the comments below and we'll touch on it. If you're curious about a certain segment of the laws of nature, whether it's quantum physics, quantum mechanics, spirituality, any of the religions, anything that you have question about in life, all the little cute little sayings that's popped up over the last millennium of, like, seeking you shall find, knocking it should be open unto you. I like talking about that kind of stuff and breaking it down. So anyway, guys, that was my introduction, and that was an introduction covering the experiments, which deepened my belief in the law of attraction. Anyways, guys, let's see if we can get some more rolling here, build this channel up to some more folks, and get a lot of more great minds together. Till then, see you, bye.